Hello everybody, it is Adam from SoGoSurvey, and today we are here to talk about effective emotional intelligence. 6 things to watch out for. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. Context is always important, but sometimes it's absolutely critical. Emotional intelligence leadership aims to balance each employee's desires to grow personally and professionally with the demands and anxieties of the outside world. Leaders need to balance emotional intelligence, or also known as EQ, with other business skills for an overall positive impact. A leader with EQ is able to connect with employees on a personal level through a key skill set: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, social skills, and empathy. Emotional intelligence in leadership fosters trust, boosts employee productivity, grows employee engagement, and supports retention. In our series so far, we've discussed the importance of EQ in leadership today and strategies to help develop EQ. Now, we're on to 6 things to keep in mind when taking an emotionally intelligent leadership approach. Number 1, boundaries are good. A common descriptor of the EQ leader is that they can be real. This "we're all in this together" sentiment makes the team feel more connected. However, don't overshare or unload too many personal worries and thoughts. Dumping on your team can absolutely demotivate your employees. Number 2, it's okay to be the bad guy. It's important to recognize that high empathy can also present challenges. In a study of 309 National Health Service managers, high EQ was correlated with low efficacy implementing reorganizational change. And it's shown that managers' empathy can be a hurdle. Number 3, balance people and purpose. While cultivating EQ, it's still important to keep your eye on the realities of what must be done in order for the business to succeed. The ideal balance: be willing to let go of mistakes and don't demand perfection, but not at the expense of quality work. Number 4, be attuned to risk aversion. A potential downside to EQ is an aversion to risk. Business innovation requires the right risk-taking at the right time, yet leaders high in emotional intelligence may play it safe. The emotionally intelligent leader feeling anxiety about a risk might take stock quickly to avoid quashing a good initiative. Number 5, use your powers for good. Emotional intelligence can be a superpower for some people. Keep the Peter Parker principle in mind. With great power comes great responsibility. Be aware of how you employ your social awareness and empathy skills. And last but not least, number 6, look out for you too. Emotional intelligence can be draining. It's been connected with increased stress levels and depression. Johns Hopkins psychologist Laura K. Murray encourages leaders to practice self-care. Recognizing and understanding your own strengths, weaknesses, and feelings is not always fun. Still, when you're in a better mental space, you'll be better able to help the people reporting to you find a brighter outlook. As psychologist Laura K. Murray proposed, quote, "As a small step, try spending 60 seconds writing down what you think and feel before you start your day and at the end of the day," unquote. The goal is not to try to resolve those feelings right away, but to raise your own self-awareness. To wrap things up, the COVID-19 pandemic has raised our stress levels and prompted more business challenges. Amidst all of the uncertainty and anxiety, the EQ leader needs to apply emotional intelligence attributes conscientiously so as not to overwhelm the support and hope they are trying to grow. Emotional intelligence leadership can have a positive impact on people trying to keep going with business as usual. If you want to learn more about emotional intelligence, we have the full blog on our website. Also, please watch some more of our YouTube videos or tune in to some of our podcasts. If you haven't already, please follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Thank you all so much for tuning into this episode. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope you tune into next episode as well. Thank you all so much, and have a wonderful week.